Love, Loss, and What I Wore. It's an intimate collection of stories from Nora Ephron and her sister Delia Ephron, coming to CityStage this April. Joining us with the details are Tina D'Agostino and Maureen Sullivan. Ladies, nice to have you here, Tina and Maureen.
Thank you for having us.
Happy Monday. It is, and this is an amazing show. Just reading what it's all about. I think every woman can certainly relate to this, without a doubt.
Absolutely. We are so excited that the show is finally coming to CityStage. As Maureen knows, it's taken us a while to book it, but it will be here April 9th through the 11th, and it's a great play. It's a collection of stories about the relationships women have with their clothing. So whether it be something that's very significant, it could be a rite of passage, like, for instance, your actual first bra shopping experience, or maybe something that you were wearing when you learned of the death of somebody, or a very happy time in your life.
Yes, right.
Yes.
So it's amazing how memories are really attached to these pieces or articles of clothing or accessories, and we all can relate to that in some way. So this is a wonderful way to experience this. So go and see this intimate collection of stories and have a wonderful night out. Now, April 9th is opening night at CityStage, and Girls Just Want to Have Fun is exactly what it's going to be all about.
Absolutely.
It's a fun night. Tell us about that.
We're going to have a fashion show, which will include clothing from the Holyoke Mall, Lately Liz Boutique in Wilbraham, and we have a fabulous collection of vintage clothing that we're going to show in the fashion show because it ties in absolutely to Love, Loss, and What I Wore.
It certainly does.
All of those clothes have stories to tell.
And so that's on April 9th. Now, in addition to that, there will also be some light refreshments for people.
Yes, we will have some light refreshments. If people don't have time to have dinner before the play because the doors open at 6, we'll have some light snacks, hors d'oeuvres, refreshments, cash bar, and then after the play we have dessert with the stars.
Sounds like the perfect night out. Some shopping and the walking fashion show, some refreshments, a wonderful, poignant, funny show to watch, and then dessert with the stars. And you also are encouraging people to bring their gently used and new bras. Tell us why.
Yes, because we are going to donate them to the Friends of the Homeless on Worthington Street in Springfield. They have a great need. The women who are staying there have a great need for bras. So we want to be able to help them. And we're asking women to bring bras that night.
Donate them,
yes.
Right. So gently used or new, you can bring those along instead of throwing them away. Now, Tina, give us the details. We know opening night, April 9th, is when this opening night event is taking place, but it runs until the 11th.
Until the 11th. So Thursday is the special opening night performance, and then we'll have just the performances on April 10th and 11th. And tickets are still available. They can be purchased at our box office, which is at 1 Columbus Center, or online at citystage.symphony hall, or you can call the box office at 788-7033.
I think another really important special touch that I just want to mention is clothes encounters, and how you've asked women to share their stories of an article of clothing or accessory that means something to them.
Yes, we did. We got 25 entries, some really interesting and poignant stories. People sent us photos. One woman did an illustration of a dress that she was wearing on this particular occasion. So we will be choosing those winners, and then the winners will be there that night with us, and we will award them their prizes that evening.
Such a fun night. So call your girlfriends up, see what they're doing April 9th, and get your tickets to go and see Love, Loss, and What I Wore. And it's a nice way, too, to kind of start the conversation with your girlfriends.
Absolutely.
And start talking about, well, I had something that I wore that meant something to me that I just couldn't get rid of.
Absolutely.
And somebody asked us the other day, is this an appropriate thing to even take my mom to? So I think it could be a multi-generational thing as well, because who doesn't want to talk about your experiences and the poignant moments in your life?
Yes, with your mom or your daughter that's grown up, of course.
Absolutely.
So it's a wonderful way to be with them.
Yep.
Right, and there's so many pieces of clothing that get handed down from generation to generation, so it is the perfect mother-daughter event. It really is.
So it's perfect because Mother's Day is coming up as well. So this
True,
is coming up April 9th through 11th. Now there's a lot of other performances, plays coming to CityStage in the future.
We're actually winding down. This is the second to the last show we have, but we have a great Elvis tribute later in April, and we have a really fun performance during April Vacation Week over at Symphony Hall. It's a pet theater, pet circus, which is going to be a lot of fun. So it's we had a really busy season, but we're actually winding down at this point.
But you're always going to be having more and more performances, so people have to stay in touch with you because the season will begin again.
Yes, in the fall.
In the fall, yes, and you'll have a lot to offer, and it's a wonderful space, wonderful way for people to get out and see great performances.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to this one, so I hope a lot of people come down to see Love, Loss, and What I Wore.
Like you
great.
said, you've been wanting to have it there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it in New York opening weekend several years ago, and I came back and said to Tina, we need to bring this show here. It's that good.
Great opportunity for the women here, or men, whoever you are, that wants to come and see this great performance, April 9th through 11th at CityStage. Thanks so much, Tina and
Thank you.
Maureen.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. And tickets are available by calling the CityStage and Symphony Hall box office at 788-7033. You can also go online to citystage.symphonyhall.com. Still to come.